Hey everyone, it's Shayna with Dancing Daisy Designs, and I'm out and about today hunting for awesome finds, vintage, new, funky makeovers, whatever I can find. I'm hitting up a couple of thrift stores, and so I will give you a haul at the end. First, I hit up Goodwill, but it was crazy busy and there was no chance to get any video footage. Next, I went to DI or Deseret Industries. It was pretty busy there too, and I was able to film just a little bit. Here's just like an overview of the whole like home decor awesome section of the store. This is one of the aisles that I love right here. There wasn't very many people in this aisle, so I got a little bit of footage here, but there really isn't anything too exciting. It's just like where it's called the wood section, so it's like a whole bunch of wood stuff. And then of course I have my favorite section at this store, the frame section. As you can see why, there are so many frames. I absolutely love this section. And then there's another area outside where I was able to get a little footage where there's have like the larger stuff and the big frames. I didn't really find a lot out there either, so I looked at the neat florals, and I did find one thing there, so it wasn't a total bust. My next stop was Idaho Youth Ranch, and there wasn't that many people in this store, so I was able to do a little bit of filming. So I'm going to show you what they have available on the shelves. So this was interesting. It was heavy, and it looked like metal, but I don't think it was. I think it was resin, so it was a little expensive. No, thank you. So yeah, they had a decent amount of stuff on the shelves. Everything everywhere today was very picked over. So I did go in the afternoon, so that's how it goes sometimes. But you know, I like to go anyway if I'm in the area. I mean, why not? This was kind of cute. Thought this was fun. It's like, oh, it opens. It's kind of like a box, and it's like a ceramic type of thing. Pretty neat. Good price. Let's see what else we've got. This green bowl was really cute, but they just don't sell that fast for me. I totally would have bought that, like it, but it would just sit on my shelf for like a year. So let's see what else we've got here. It's some picture frames. Let's see the other side of the aisle. Oh, here's a sterling silver bowl. It's nice and heavy, and it was a little pricey, pretty scratched up. And then I thought, well, they don't sell that fast for me, so we're gonna skip that. Moving along. Oh, look, somebody donated their collection of milk glass vases. That one I've never seen before. These were all cute, but yet again, another thing, it just doesn't sell that fast for me. The milk glass, it just kind of sits, and I get lucky if somebody comes in and like scoops it all up. So I decided to skip that. What else have we got? Cute cups, some florals. Oh, I like the pottery. I always look at the pottery when I find that. Cute. What else? Let's see. Not too exciting. Oh, look. Somebody made this. Oh my gosh. This is the freaky find of the day. So fun. I love it when I find fun, funky stuff like that. All right. Let's see what else. These are cute. Don't know what it is. Could be a rabbit, a deer. I'm feeling reindeer. I'm feeling Christmas reindeer. Let's grab these. They were $2.65. Only one of them had a price tag on it, but she did wind up charging me $2.65 each because it didn't say on the tag that it was for a set. So that's all right. You know, I got a really good deal on some other stuff. Oh, some bells. This bell's cute. Love the red flower. Totally vintage. Looks like somebody might have brought in their whole collection of bells. So I just kind of picked through and found the best. Oh, look at the masks too down there. Somebody brought in their collection of the masks. I don't know if that was a thing for you, but people would hang them on the wall. All kinds of different fun, just like, what are they, Mardi Gras? Like, kind of like festival type of stuff. Let's see what else. This aisle, it had some neat, interesting things. I actually went down it once filming and then came back around and found a couple more things. Um, like I said, everything was pretty picked over. This bowl was cute. I like this bowl. I grabbed this. It's a little higher price than I would have paid at the other two thrift stores, but I figured it's worth it. I grabbed this heart box. It's cute. It just needs like a couple little tiny paint touch-ups on it. And somebody's gonna like that. So, oh, I didn't see that. I hate it when you look back in the footage and you go, oh, I didn't see that when I was filming. A couple other funky things here. But you guys got the gist. This is kind of what it looks like at the thrift stores where I'm at. It probably looks about the same where you live. I just wanted to give you a quick shot of what thrifting looks like in my area. Sorry, I couldn't get the footage at the other two stores. I just didn't want to be rude when other people were trying to shop. Filming is a little involved. Oh wait, look at how cute this is. That's cute for our last shot. All right, let's move on to the haul. I just got home from my day out doing thrifting and a few other errands. And I'm going to show you my haul of the stuff that I got. I went to 3 different thrift stores, and for some reason they were all incredibly busy today. I don't know why. It was a Thursday afternoon. There's no rhyme or reason to these kinds of things. It's just how it goes. So I didn't want to be rude when other people were trying to shop, trying to film and stuff. So I didn't do really any filming. I'm just going to show you what I found now. It wasn't that exciting anyway. So let's get started. First, I stopped at Goodwill. Let me show you what I got. So I got just like a cute little milk glass vase. Cute. It was $1.99. Love it. I got another little vintage piece. This is just a cute little, I think this is a pressed glass bowl, but it has this cute little like pedestal bottom on it, and I thought it was really, really cute. And you know, I don't feel like it's something that you see all the time. It has a scalloped edge, and then again the scallop on the base here. This was $1.99. Next, I found this is a more modern piece, definitely. Let me see if I can get it without glare. It has kind of like a sunflower on it. I think it's supposed to be either like it could be the sun or a sunflower, but it definitely has a stem and leaves here, so it's a sunflower. And it's a nice size vessel, and I feel like this is going to be cute for putting some fall sprigs in. This was $2.99. Okay, so I found a couple of cute wooden pieces. This is kind of weird looking, but I like weird. So it's an owl, but the shape is really interesting because it's just very square on the side here, and then it's not a square on this side, which is, I just think that's really interesting. I don't know what it actually was previously. It obviously had some other type of purpose, I think, but I think it's really interesting like this. It's not heavy enough to have been like a bookend unless it was just decorative. So, but I think it's really cute. $1.99. It's, you know, like a hand carved piece. Super cute. Next, I found a candlestick, and this is solid wood. And I feel like if you find solid wood, it's a good thing to grab. The holidays are coming up. I haven't done candlesticks in a while because I had a surplus of them, and they're finally starting to sell down. So this was $3.99, and it's cute. Look at the color it was before it was painted. I would have liked it if it was still that color for sure, but it's gonna get a new paint job. Some of the stuff I buy is for makeover. Other stuff is just like good to go as is. Okay, here's another piece. This is like in its original packaging. So let's cut it open so we can get a good look. It says stainless with gold electroplate, never needs polishing. So try not to blind you, but it's just this cute piece like this, and it's got gold and then silver on the inside. It actually feels a little wiggly. like the gold is just attached maybe by like a couple pieces on the end, but it's cute. Let's see what it says on the bottom. It just says Oneida, made in the USA, stainless. And it's in its original packaging, which I'll probably just toss the packaging and then just sell this by itself. I feel like for the holidays, this is gonna be really cute for somebody to do some decor with. It was $5.99. Next, I got this cute mirror. I'm gonna try not to blind you guys with it. Sorry, it's backwards. Here we go. It's on a marble base. It has a wood thing here, and then it's the kind, you know, that you can move. So that's really interesting. But what I thought was kind of neat is it has a little bit of embellishments here along this. This is just interesting. Never seen anything like it. It has a mirror on both sides. So that was really neat. It's $5.99. It is vintage. Somebody will love it for sure. Okay, next I have this stainless, well, not stainless, tarnished silver piece. And this is kind of like one of those like things where the top flips up. For some reason, I just can't think of what it's called, but it's really cute. It has kind of like, it's almost like a dragon type of figure. Let me see if I can get it in the middle of my ring light here. It's kind of almost like a dragon type of thing on here. And then this is like a pretty embellished kind of thing. I just thought this is really cute. I'm gonna just give it a little bit of polish because it has like some scratchy kind of areas. I'm not gonna polish the tarnish off. I like the tarnish, and then I'm going to put some, a little bit of refresh on this wood area here. It was $5.99. Okay, next I found this cute dish, and it looks kind of like a leaf, and it's orange, and fall is coming, so this is great to put in my space for sale. It's $2.99. It is a more modern piece. I can't get the tag off enough to read what brand it is, but this is modern. I just thought it was cute for fall, and it's a nice size, so really cute. Next I found a few frames. I always like to pick up frames because I do framed art in my space. So I just found this is a cute gold frame. It is wood, but I don't feel like this part's wood. I feel like it's like plastic over wood. It's hard to tell. Anyway, this was $1.99. I found this frame. It's just cute. This one was $1.99. And here is one more frame. I really liked this. I like it as is. This one's not gonna get a makeover. It's just gonna get a picture in it. Cute. This one was $3.99. All right. And then we hit up the bag wall. So I've got some bags here that I'm gonna open up and show you what I got in the bags. The first bag was $3.99 and it had some cute bells in it. So we've got this bell. Oh, that one doesn't sound very nice, but cute bells. Somebody got rid of their collection. These are vintage, cute. It had this little thing in it. It looks like it is missing a piece here. I'm not that worried about it because this is not why I bought the bag, but it's cute. Maybe I'll put something in it for Christmas since this looks like kind of Christmas colors that kind of goes over the side and hides that. And then I'll do something with that for the holidays. Next, oh look, the piece is in there. Maybe I can reattach it. We'll see. Put it in there so we don't lose it. Okay, and this is one of the reasons why I bought this, because it had this little cute brass piece in there. And this is cute. It's like for one of those teeny tiny little candles, little tiny candles, but I love brass. Cute. So that was $3.99 for the whole bag. I just wanted to mention really quick that some of the stuff that I'm showing you here in this video is going to be available for sale in my next live sale. I do a live sale whenever I have enough good stuff in order to put one on. So what a live sale is for my business is I'm going to take my very best vintage and found items and I'm going to make them available to you. in a live video. So what I do is I get everything cleaned up, beautiful, ready to go. I get all of my listings ready, and then right before I go live, I make all of the listings for everything I'm going to show you in the video live. That way you could shop along, or you could just pop on, go to the new items listed on my website and purchase what you want. Either way, it's a big win for you because it's a collection of all of my best finds. So my next live sale is going to be coming up soon. I'm going to be announcing the date on my social media, so make sure that you're following me on Facebook or Instagram, and you will see that coming up, and I hope you join me there. My website, by the way, is dancingdaisydesigns.com, and I do have some stuff left on there from my last vintage sale still. So it doesn't matter when you watch this video, there's always going to be some stuff on there from past sales or the current sale. So make sure you check that out. So let's get back to the thrift haul. Next bag, we have, there was some rope in there. I don't know what's up with this rope. It's just rope. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because it had this brass picture frame thing in it, and I couldn't really tell like how it works. Okay, here we go. So there's a mirror in the, is that a mirror? Yeah, there's a mirror in the middle, and then two areas for pictures on either side, which I think is really cute. I like the brass edged stuff like this, and I think this could be really cute. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but definitely something cute. That bag with the rope and the brass frame was $2.99. All right, my last bag from Goodwill. I've been looking, like I look for little frames all the time because any art that I put in little frames sell good. And I haven't been finding them at Goodwill lately. Well, it seems like maybe they put them on the bag wall because I found a bag of frames. So I have this frame, which is a double, cute vintage frame. This is just a smaller one. This will be good for Christmas with this coloring. Here's another cute one with Christmas colors. And then another one with the gold that's vintage. So all of those frames together were $3.99. I had a coupon because I donated something, so all of this was 20% off, and I got that at Goodwill today. Okay, the next thrift store that I went to DI, Deseret Industries. I believe that is just in my area in a couple of states. I don't think they have those everywhere. But I like to shop there. They always have cute knickknacks, and that's where I get most of my frames. Ironically, I found more frames at Goodwill than I did there today. So the first thing I got there is I got this bunch of florals with this cute base, and this was $4, and I really liked this base. It's really pretty. It's vintage. It doesn't have any markings or anything on the bottom, but I thought it was really cute. And then bonus, the floral is good. I really like the floral. I'm gonna clean it up and see what it looks like once the floral is clean. Maybe we'll just sell it like this. I'm not sure, but I mean, I could try, and then if nobody wants it, I could take the floral out, but cute. And this is so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. And for $4, you can't really beat that. Okay. Oops. Okay, so I just remembered there's one more thing from Goodwill. Sorry about that. It is beautiful. And I'm not going to blind you. I'm going to show you my ceiling or such. So it's a mirror. It's got great detail. Look at that detail. It's not solid wood. It is like that plastic kind of feeling stuff, but it doesn't feel like, it could be, yeah, it's modern. It's definitely modern, but it's really cute. Isn't that nice? And it's a good size, as you can see here. So this was $5.99 at Goodwill. All right, now we're done with Goodwill officially. Sorry about that. Okay, so next from DI, I got these cute bells. This is just some Christmas type of decor. I'm gonna paint these and just make them look old. And they will be Christmas ornaments. Cute. 75 cents for that. Next, I got 2 metal stars. These are also going to be Christmas ornaments. I'll probably do something a little more on the front of them to give them more interest. But they're just 2 metal stars. And they were 75 cents and $1 for the larger one. Next, I got this cute basket. I like this basket. It's interesting. Get the bottom and then the sides. Like, it's just really neat basket. Thought it was cute, and I think he said $1 for this. So yeah, I'm really good at finding things without prices. So yeah, I think this was $1. Next, I found a few frames there. So this first one, it is vintage, and this is a metal frame, really cute, 75 cents. Next, this one's more modern, but I liked the color of the wood on it, and cute frame. And then last, we got another gold one. This one's gonna be cute for Christmas. I'll put something Christmassy in there in a month or so when it's time for that. So $1, 75 cents, and 75 cents on those frames. Can't beat that price. Next, I got a bookend. They had 2 of them, but the other one was broken. And I just thought this is really neat looking. What do you guys think? Would you have bought one bookend that looks like this? Comment down below and let me know. I think this would just be cute sitting on somebody's shelf for, you know, like the background of something. I don't know, I just think it's neat. Sometimes you could put your books up against the shelf and then you just need one bookend. So I just thought this was interesting, and it's silver, like, and it's got like a vintage look to it. Cute. It was $3. And what does that say? Hand painted. Nice. We'll take it. Okay, next I found, this is so cute. It's a pig with a piggy on top. Cute farmhouse look here. I just felt like this was kind of cute. His ear does have like a little tiny chip there, but I think I'm gonna repaint these, and that'll just be hidden. When I do that, I'll just sand it down to make sure there's no sharp point. He was $2. Cute. Okay, next I found just this cute Santa. The Santa is just sitting in a chair. He's just hanging out in his cozy chair doing Santa stuff, and he was 75 cents. Cute. Okay, next I got this like pottery type of piece. This is, somebody just made it. It's got their initials on the bottom, and I just thought it was cute. A nice glazed pottery piece, and it's brown, cute for fall. This one I thought was so cute. It's a little owl, and it's just like a what do you call this, like a is it not porcelain, but yeah, that type of thing. And it's just a cute little owl. He's cute. So he was $1. The pottery piece was 75 cents. Okay, couple more pieces here from the DI. So I got these cute birds. These aren't really like my style, but people like them, and so I just buy, if I see it, it'll look cute in my booth, I grab it. 75 cents. I got this little angel. He's just hanging out and sitting, and he's gonna get painted gold for Christmas. And the last piece from the DI is this cute vintage vase, and it's just kind of, it's like it's got wings. Not really, I think it's supposed to be a bow. So this is sides of a bow, and then it's got this really pretty floral on there. Nice detail, cute vintage piece. It doesn't have any markings on it. It was 50 cents from the DI. All right, the last thrift store that I went to was Idaho Youth Ranch. Idaho Youth Ranch is local. Obviously, it's called Idaho Youth Ranch. And they help to get like troubled teens back on their feet, which I think is a nice, noble cause. So they don't always have as much good stuff there, but sometimes I find a few things. So I stopped in today and I got a few things. Let's see, we got this cute little pitcher. This is like a creamer. I really liked the florals on there. Those are cute. And it's kind of got almost like a a gold that's been like wiped away just a tiny bit with use, which I think is really cute in a vintage piece like that. It says on the bottom, Ohio hand something. There's something else stamped over the stamp. But it says Cunningham and Pickett. So it was $3.85. Okay. Next I got this little pitcher with its base. Cute. Somebody will love this. $3.25. It's just a cute vintage piece. I don't think it has any markings. If it does, they're very small underneath the tag here. It looks like it had a paper marking that's been wiped off. But it's cute. It's got its gold and it's floral, and the gold is a little bit worn. I love that. So $3.25. Next I got this cute little heart box. This is like a copper. It has a rose on the top of it. Let me cut this off so you can see. All right, it just has a rose on the top of it. I thought that was really cute. It looks like it might have a small little chip, but I think I'm gonna just touch it up with some copper, and it's really cute. Little heart-shaped box. Oh, that's not crack. It's just something that's in there. Okay, this was $2.15, just a cute little heart box. Next, I got this little cute, I don't even know what it's called, some type of a box. Made in China for decorative purposes only. That's an older marking. This is probably a vintage piece. I don't think they make stuff like this anymore, that I see anyway. So it opens with this gold clasp that clicks down. It's really cute. It's Christmas colors. Thought somebody would like that for their decor. $2.15. All right, next I found another bell. It's a bell day, you guys. And this has a pretty rose on it. And look at the color of the rose. I really like that red. That's like a vintage red rose. So I'm thinking this is probably an older bell for sure. Cute. Next I found, this is metal. It's like somebody made it with metal, like wire, like a sterling silver wire kind of. And it's just really neat. I found something like this before and it sold pretty quickly. This is almost like a heart shape. $3.25. Okay, next I found, I'm calling these reindeer or bunnies. I don't know. They've got almost like an African look to them, but as you can, I have 3 of them. One of them's gold, and I'm gonna say reindeer. So these are going to go up for Christmas, and I'm gonna paint them all gold to match, and they're gonna be reindeer when I'm done with them. So I have 3 of those. They were $2.65 each. The last item that I got today was this cute little basket tray, and it's not in the greatest shape ever. As you can see, it's got a little hole there. It's got a little bit of stuff going on here in that hole right there, but this is a really cute vintage basket. I feel like somebody will use this to arrange something for like a table or like their coffee table for the fall. And it's really cute. I don't think it's gonna matter that it has a little bit of issues because it's really a cute piece, and it really, it's like tattered in a way that it brings in the vintage feel. See right here, it's just like missing some stuff. I feel like that's really cute. $2.65 for the basket. And so I'm gonna clean all of this stuff up. Some stuff's gonna get makeovers, like I said. I have another live sale coming up where that I show you all of my neat vintage and found items, some handmade items that I've updated or made over, and I tell you all about them, and they've been priced and they're available for sale, local pickup or shipping. And so that will be coming up soon. Stay tuned because I will announce it on my social media. So make sure you're following me on Instagram or Facebook. It's Dancing Daisy Designs on either. And So some of this will be on that live sale. Some of it will go into my booth for sale. Again, I ship and I do local pickup here in Idaho in the Boise area. And the name of my shop is Dancing Daisy Designs. And you can find me at dancingdaisydesigns.com, local at Casabella Home Decor. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you hung on to the very end, thank you so much. It helps to support my channel just from the amount of time that you sit and watch one of my videos. So I'm just a single small business owner here, just trying to make it through. So whenever you do something like that, it really helps me out. So if you like the video and you like my content, make sure that you share it out with your friends. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget that I have that live sale coming up, so make sure you're following me on social media so you don't miss that. And you can shop my previous live sales at dancingdaisydesigns.com. And I have lots of good stuff on there, as well as paint and products to fix up your own home decor, so check that out. And I think that's it. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.